Liverpool, they really showed us that they are really the champions of England, and they are ready to defend their title, which is something very very important. And you start with a win, which is very something very positive and so good because as it stands right now, Liverpool they are a step ahead because they're in the right in their right mind in the right senses in terms of what to expect from them because you don't see them stammering. They are doing what they are supposed to do. Again, their transfer, which is very unique in the sense of, you see their bench. You see, Liverpool, they're kind of a little bit organized for me to say the least. They are kind of organized. They are very organized. You have a shift whereby you got your Gapco, you got your Eketike, you got Salah, your front three, Chiesa on the bench, ready to come in, and the smaller Nyana boys, and it was like, come on, they are ready and they are ready to defend their title, which is something very good and something that I emulate from them. Yeah,
Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Yeah, man. It was a good game. It was a good game. I don't want to lie. It was a good game, if I may say. Very entertaining game. Very entertaining game. But for some reason, I thought that game there was a chance for Bournemouth to draw, to come up with at least 1 point for that game. But I don't know where did they lose the rhythm when Chiesa came in and all those. I don't know when did they lose the rhythm. But you know what? There's a few pickup points that are there in the Liverpool game. Ever since Cody Gakpo went to Liverpool, he hasn't gotten like the praises that he deserves. We're not talking about players that are underrated. Is one of them. The brother has always performed even if when he comes as a substitute or the game that he has started, he's always delivered something. So him opening his scoring sheet in the new season, it was great for him, man. Same applies. Salah also got his goal. Ekitike, of course, the new the new man. Welcome to Premier League, my man. Welcome to Premier League. Still you're starting on a good sheet. Confidence has been boosted. You're starting right. But one thing I will tell you, say, that defense for Liverpool is a little bit shaky, that one. I know people, I feel like now this overhyped thing that I've always seen going left, right, and center of saying Veggie, Van Dijk, this and that. This season is going to be exposed. That defense is a bit shaky, and considering those type of goals from Bournemouth, no, I don't know if they're going to be title contenders for this season, but I'm seeing some flames going to the season, man. I'm seeing some flames there. But it was a good game of football. Enjoyed watching it. Enjoy every piece of it. Semenyo getting his 2 goals, but unfortunately for him, being black and playing in the Premier League, not only in the Premier League, everywhere, man. They just come up with this unnecessary stuff to just try to take you out of the game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you saw that fan who had like some exchange with some man right there when he was about to take a throw in.
yeah, that's like it's kind of one of those things, and it's so sad because you see a lot of people try to take away your. For me, I always tell like if it could happen to me, you cannot change the way I think because the fact that you want to play psychology on me, nah, it's not gonna work. It's very sad at this point of time we have people like that in the society. We're still on top that you're on a wheelchair, you're bound to a wheelchair, you're frustrated with your life. You want to bring me the negative energy. No, no, you can't. For me, that was like it's one of those things because it's always like that. You can't take away the good part of the good Semenyo that we know over 1 minute. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth his time. It's not worth his value. He's earning money. You are paying to watch someone who is earning more money. He has more money than you. You come with your nonsense and start to blah blah blah. Come on, man. What? Anyway, that's not a subject for today, and I'm not even interested in that subject anymore. Like Arsenal, we're lucky to win the game at Old Trafford, and it's always this drama that we always talk about. And every time after the game, we always talk about how did this happen? How did that happen? How can a grown up called referee, the VAR, saw everything, they review, they saw it, they just, one of those things, they brush it out. Okay, the first time when the goal come in, okay, they didn't see it or whatever. Then come the Kuna ball, and they didn't give a penalty. What are you doing? What are you teaching? This Premier League is all gone. I'm telling you, it's gone. If it was Salah, they were going to ring. If it was one of Manchester City, it was Haaland, they were going to give it away because it's Manchester United. They don't want to give it away, which is very sad. And someone was suggesting, I don't know which live did I was listening, that in the VAR room, there should be a player, regardless of what. There should be a player inside the VAR who will be like giving up his own view pertaining any fouls, so that it helps them to figure out what's happening. Because some of this it's done out of ignorance, and there's no forgiveness for that. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's super bad. That's super bad.
Premier League referees, Premier League officials, especially those ones who officiated the Liverpool game and those ones who officiated the Manchester United game and those ones who officiated the Leeds game yesterday. Shame on you. Shame on you. You're a disgrace. You're going to make the game to be boring. You're a disgrace. There's no consistency in what you do. There's no consistency. One penalty that is given on another game is not given on another game. A free kick that is given on another game is not given. A red card that is given somewhere is not given some. Like, there's no consistency. It's a disgrace, man. This officiating is going to cause the game to be so boring. Apart from me being frustrated by my goalkeeper, there was a clear contact on the goalkeeper. I've seen that goal being ruled out. I've seen it many times in Premier League, where if you make a small contact with the goalkeeper, disturbing his visions to the ball, it's a foul. But they decide not to give us.
Imagine, I still remember watching Manchester City the other day. There's a player which was blocking his vision, not touching the ball, not doing anything. It was like this. It was parallel. He was blocking the vision, and the goal was disallowed. And this guy, Saliba, he's holding Bayinde's hand. He's holding so that he doesn't hold the ball. He's holding. I don't really understand, and there's no point. It's not helping. It's better to scrape it out because we're just giving people money for nothing.
Like, what are you doing? You're sitting there on a TV, on a screen where you can clearly see. You can replay as many times as you want, and you can see that Saliba was impeding the goalkeeper. You still don't give a foul there. Okay, let's fine. We understand you've given Arsenal, want them to lead. Fine. We'll go with the game. Matthias Cunha, you played the player from the back. Like, he's shielding the ball. He already has the ball. He's shielding it to control the ball. The defender plays him from the back. In a normal circumstance, if that challenge was done outside of the 18-yard, in the pitch, somewhere in the pitch, there's going to be a free kick. But it was done in the 18-yard. And then you said the contact was not enough. What more do you want? What more do you want? That's the 18. We have the 18 line. Any touch that you do to the player, I go down. What more contact do you want there? He's not diving. The defenders from the back, he was nowhere near to play the ball. He went for the player. No penalty. And you continue with the game just like that. Man, there's no need to have this VAR thing. There's no need to have them. They are so full of nonsense, favoritism everywhere. Because today it's Man U, but next time it's your club. And you're going to feel the pain. Let me leave the referees out. Let me go back to my goalkeeper. Man, you know, I saw a press conference where Amorim was defending him. No, Amorim, we know you are playing your mind games like how you did when you played well at every game. We know you are playing mind game. That one, I'll prefer Onana 10 times more. Bro, that man got scored. The same goal against Tottenham last season. And in swing comes to him, the goal. Bro, you're a goalkeeper. You're the last man on the line. We have Matthias Delight, you have Lenny Yoro, you have all these players in front of you to command, to say, come here. And I've seen, if you want to know the goalkeepers that are clever in their mind, they're going to push Saliba in a way that the referee was going to stop the free kick to be taken until Saliba moves. He's going to keep on, bro, you're a goalkeeper. And that man is tall. He's not like a short goalkeeper like Trafford from Man City. That man is tall. You get bullied on your line. Same thing. We consider a goal, and because of you, we lose the game.
I think Chelsea, they come with this mindset whereby they were like, we won't prepare much because Crystal Palace is a walkover. And
Uh,
they were surprised to see that Crystal Palace was ready for them, and it was nil draw after a full time. And the one game that stood up for me the most, and the game that I liked, was the game against the Sunderland. Sunderland was ready, and they didn't want to leave any stone unturned. They made sure West Ham feel that they are back, and the fact that they have a CDM who is a experienced player in the Premier League, that's something great and something good. And Sunderland played 3-0 to West Ham. And Graham Potter, and remember, Graham Potter, his job is on the line here. These guys, they say, let's see what is going to happen.
I agree with you. Sunderland came hit me. They were so ready. Winning 3-0 on the opening game, that was very special. I don't lie to you, that was very, very special. Delap failed to make any impact on his debut. Same applies with Gyökeres. And Gyökeres, if you Gyökeres, who told you, welcome to Premier League. Welcome to Premier League. Well, he was dominated by Matthias Delap the whole game. Nothing. So,
I always tell you, Matthias De Ligt is one person that I like in that team. You see, Matthias De Ligt, one thing that is De Ligt does, he's not lazy like you, Maguire. Maguire is very lazy. Matthias De Ligt, Euro, and the Butcher. You're talking football, brother. Aston Villa were shocked to receive a red card against Newcastle. Their defender Konza is out for 3 games, and it's gonna be something else. And they failed again to win. They got a red card in 66 minutes. They play full time. Nothing happened.
that game ended as a draw. Imagine they failed to capitalize on a red card. Imagine they failed to capitalize on a red card.
And again, Tottenham versus Burnley. That was a nice goal from Richarlison. Kudus assisted. That was a banger, and I like the goal from Richardson because he was anticipating to score. And so Tottenham, with all due respect, they are in their right mind, and they're cooking something good. Their defense is solid, and I was like kind of happy because it's something else. And remember, Thomas Frank is not some joke of a coach. He's someone who is in the women business when he's trying to do things here. The big one of the week, Manchester City versus Wolves. Guardiola, for me, his success. Okay, let me say, I would want Pep Guardiola to go to any other club. These clubs without a budget, to go there and try to do something. Like what Jose did. Jose played going to Manchester when Manchester was in crisis, and he won something. Now he's in Fenerbahce, he won something. He went to Inter, he won something. I understand he's a world-class coach, and he is very much respected in the circle of football and stuff. But he has changed the whole team now, if you notice. Because you can't survive at, let's say, you go to Aston Villa. You can't survive to Aston Villa. The budget won't allow you to change the whole team like that. I think mostly he felt betrayed by his players last season. That's where the problem is.
Yeah, but I don't like one thing about Pep Guardiola that I've seen. You don't perform, he looks for another player. He's just like you're saying. He focuses more. He's boosted by the club that he works for. Like they giving all the finances that he wants. He changed the whole team now.
Leeds, they lead Everton with a goal, one goal to nil. Nottingham Forest still with the tempo, with the momentum that they had last season, and up to now they're still in every momentum to win. And Brighton draw to Fulham. And remember, the Premier League again, so far existent, City are on top. Someone was texting me this afternoon that some of these things that doesn't change. Manchester United is on the 15th today.
What a coincidence!
It's not coincident.
Let's see you guys on the next episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because there's more to come. A lot of uploads are going to be happening, keeping you guys up to date with what is happening and ways it's happening. But yes, sir.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, family. Thank you, guys, for giving us some info. Thank you. Shout out to those who are inboxing, telling us what we need to do, what we need to improve. Thank you so much. We really appreciate from the bottom of our heart, and we really appreciate it, and we love you so much. Thanks. Sharp. Cheers.